A splendid evening it is to you, Zimbabwe. Welcome to Equity Access, your area of perspective on developments on the stock market and in the Zimbabwean economy. I'm Eben Mabunda.
And I'm Anesu Chimbumu. On this show, we do talk stock, so let's talk.
Well, the market was up today as we saw the all-share index going up 1.67% to settle at 161.19 points. The industrial index was also on an upward trend of 1.69% to settle at 541.34 points. The top 10 counters were up 2.04% to settle at 166.08 points.
We'll find that even though the market was up we find that the mining's index was very stable today, even though it was off 0.22% on a week-to-date basis and 4% down on a month-to-date basis. Adding to that, we find that we had 26 counters today trading, and of those 26, we had 13 which were bullish and 3 were laggards. Among those 13, we find that RTG, ZB Financial Holdings, Econet, Simbisa, and Natfoods were pretty much on the top end of the scale. Leading that pack was RTG. They added 20% for them to settle at 1.92 cents, while Econet and ZB were trailing that after adding 6.78% and 6.76% for them to both settle at 180.1 cents and 39.5 cents. What we also do see that Simbisa and Natfoods, which capped the rises, among the top 10 stocks, they also helped push the drive for the positive market outturn today. They added 3.86% and 2.4% irrespective, with finding Natfoods having settled at 676 cents and Simbisa at 75 cents.
Today we only had 3 fallers, as you rightly pointed out. Of the fallers, the worst performer of the day was actually 10R, which went down 8.73% to settle at 5.02 cents. Also, Lafarge went down 0.49% to settle at 144 cents, while Insco went down 0.14% to settle at 194.96 points. Values were on an upward trend of 62% to settle at 12.8 million, while value went up 54% to settle at 11 million, up from $7.1 million the previous day.
Within that 11 million, Econet was the highest pushing driver for the values market. Also, was it the highest demanded stock of the day?
Could it be that the trend that we saw is reflective of events in the day? Because today Econet held their annual general meeting where 2 key issues were discussed. Primarily the deconsolidation of cassava, right? In the which you'd find there's Stewart Bank, there's EcoCash mobile money, as well as via the Zimbabwean version of Uber.
I mean, there could be a very positive outcome coming from that, but then also we do find that the economy has been very scary for most investors. So they would find that the stock market is a safe haven and are hedging towards the stock market. So we find the stock market also is pretty much overvalued currently. So pretty much it's a hedging attitude at the moment.
As well, the second key issue discussed at the Econet event was that the issue surrounding the conversion of their debentures into ordinary shares. That was a key issue which could not be conclusive as of today, which they said would be voted on the 14th of December. So that's a date to actually mark on the calendar, as Econet is one of the biggest companies that we have on the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange by market capitalization.
Yes, they control almost about 25% of the market. The other 25 is with Delta.
Splendid. Well, Zimbabwe, that's about it from us, from Anesu and I, Eben Mabunda. Thank you very much for watching. We pick it up tomorrow. Good evening.